3 of our recent holiday to Koh Lipe and Satun in the south of Thailand. This is part of the 7-island tour which we booked while we were staying on Koh Lipe. The tour took us to a combination of snorkeling spots and islands where you could relax on the beach, go exploring or swim. This was the second island that we visited. It was very beautiful and almost deserted. The water was crystal clear. Like all the other spots that we went that day, there were quite a few fish there. After the island, we went to one of 2 open water snorkeling spots that we visited that day. There's plenty of coral and heaps of fish. It's a very beautiful spot. The final stop for the day is a famous rocky beach, which has got some very weathered stones, which are quite unusual shapes and very beautiful. We really enjoyed our stay at the Puritra. The food was great, as was the resort. It was very much set in the jungle. There were all sorts of different style rooms tucked away along the path. The only problem we had was that there were a lot of mosquitoes. We did have repellent, so we didn't get bitten. But if you're planning on staying there, definitely do take repellent. There were some very traditional style bungalows as well, including some that overlook the sea. The restaurant was great, lots of different styles of seating there, again some overlooking the ocean. Our room included breakfast. Every morning I had an American breakfast and Aorn had a rice soup. They also gave us a plate of fruit each morning. It's pretty hard to beat that for a location for breakfast. It was very, very beautiful. Down the stairs from the restaurant there was the private beach. There's also a bar down there. The beach was very secluded. We really enjoyed it there. This is Pattaya Beach, where your boat drops you off. It's quite a beautiful beach, and from what I've read you can dive straight off this beach. There is a coral reef straight out. The swimming area is down that way. There's a fenced off area where there are no boats. So your boat drops you off here. You come up here. If you've arrived from Langkawi in Malaysia, you go to the immigration checkpoint there. If not, You just go here. This is a national park, so you got to pay 200 baht to enter. Once you've paid your 200 baht as a foreigner, Thai nationals are 40 baht, children 100, or 20 baht for Thai children. And there's a taxi area there which will take you to your hotel. This guy announces the instructions. Not sure if it's in English and Thai or only in Thai. And down that way 100 meters is the Koh Lipe walking street. Keep the receipt that you get from these guys here when you pay the park entrance, because you can use that on the tours that you do from here that go into the national park. There's a few resorts right on the beach here, and there seem to be quite a few resorts in the streets behind. If you're coming to Lipe, dress to get wet, because there's no pier here. You will be walking through the water when you get off your boat. You can arrange a pickup here with most resorts. Well, we're back where we started from 2 days ago at Farsai restaurant. We've come back here because the food was so good. We've got a pretty good spread of food. That's Aorn's kapra. Look, that's just arrived. Squid with basil and chili. I've got a fish curry omelette on mock omelette. I've never seen that before, so I'm going to try that. I also got a southern style prawn and vegetable soup. And then Anna got a fried rice with chicken. Aorn also got fried chicken knees. These are very tasty. And she got her favourite noodle salad with seafood, yum wunsen talay. So I'm going to start with the yum wunsen, try that out. Grab some noodles and a bit of calamari on that. This is delicious. It's normally quite spicy. It's not that spicy here actually. Very, very tasty. It's got a bit of a celery flavour in there and it's a bit sour. They put some vinegar in the seasoning for that. We'll try some of this vegetable soup. It's got some mushrooms in there, some gourd, and also some prawns. Grab a bit of everything there. It's a little bit sweet and a bit salty. It's got a nice vegetable flavour. Mushrooms are delicious. Try that gourd. Normally they're quite bitter. Kind of tastes a bit like a zucchini, I guess, but not a very strong flavour in the soup. Really good. Try that prawn. Very fresh and tasty prawn. Beautiful. Then my homok. Aorn tried it just before and said it was delicious. Here goes. It's pretty spicy. It's got that distinct homok flavour and it is a little bit omelette-y. Sweet and spicy. It's got a nice seafood flavour in there. I was begrudgingly handed over her kapra. She eats this almost every day. It's got some long beans in there, carrot, basil, nice thick sauce and some squid. That is delicious. It's pretty spicy. This one's probably the spiciest of any of the dishes I think that we've got here. It's a little sweet, a little bit salty. Squid is cooked to perfection. So the Engai Tide fried chicken knees. These are very, very tasty. It's a bit of gristle, I think, from the knee bone of the chicken. This is the first thing that I ever ate in Thailand where it made me go, oh, I don't know. But then I tried them and went, wow, these are so delicious. These are really good. Got a very crispy shell, very strong chicken flavour. They're a bit crunchy, a bit chewy, quite often served as a bar sort of snack, but they're a great accompaniment to any meal, especially Isam meals. We eat these pretty regularly.
is our last stop on the holiday before we head home. We've got about a 4-hour drive back to Krabi. Ferry on the way back only took 1 hour. They're about 1 hour late, so I think they gassed it on the way back because it was a very quick trip back to the pier. If you're looking for somewhere to holiday in Thailand, we can definitely recommend Koh Lipe. We only had a couple of days there, but it was great. We had a really good time. As you can see, I did catch quite a bit of sun. That's even with applying 2 lots of sunscreen and also wearing a hat. So if you're doing boat trips in Thailand, do be aware of the sun. Make sure you lather up in the sunscreen. I'm going to get back to my lunch/dinner. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and hope it helps you out with some Koh Lipe tips. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. There'll be lots more Thailand tips and food and travel videos coming in the future. Thanks heaps for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.